Oh, getting ready to run it's my little cat. Getting ready to run the Perfection heater again. Got 3 5-gallon cans of diesel instead of kerosene, and I got probably 500 gallons of chasing after his daddy. We got 500 gallons of diesel, so that lasts me a while. I actually only use, that doesn't take a gallon, so that'll last me, if I put it on low, easy 13 hours. And it puts out a lot of heat. You can see the wick. I got a lot of wick left on there. So what I did was, you can see I wire brushed all this with the nylon wheel off the drill. Make sure everything's clean. So we're going to have to fill it up. And I'm going to get some starting fluid to start it up. That's the way I do it. This lights with starting fluid. That's how I always do it. Especially after I didn't light it after a year. Yeah. Let it burn like that for a while until it gets all around the wick. That's why you start these things outside. And by the way, for you people that try diesel and kerosene heater, first off, you got to have 100% cotton wick. There's a couple people I've gotten it to work with part fiberglass wicks. Very few. The other thing is, the design of the heater might come into play too, because this is an old style heater. This was designed in 1913, June 17th. Perfection 1550 or Perfection 500. It takes the Perfection 500 wicks. It's designed to burn kerosene and oil heat. It's a kerosene oil / heater, fuel oil, furnace oil. So, which is, I didn't start this up since last year. I'm going to let it. But you start it up outside every time anyway. So some people tried the diesel and the kerosene and they complain, "Oh, it stunk up my house." Like, aren't you stupid? For crying out loud! Wouldn't you try this outside? It's common sense. But being how YouTube has gotten so stupid themselves with everything, who knows? The days of people putting up videos is limited. But you do this outside, man. Here's my kitty cat. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, she's burning good. So we'll flip this over. I'm going to let it burn out here for a little while because you see a flame in there. You don't need to adjust the flame that high. I'm going to let it burn out here for a while, let all the whatever's on the outside of it, because I already took the air compressor, blew it off with air, and used a brush, clean it off. So tonight it's supposed to be down at mid-30s in Florida, which is cold, man. Sometimes that's the coldest it ever gets in this part of Florida, sometimes. But it has gotten down to the mid-20s when I was here, and I heard one time in the 80s or something, late 80s, it got down to the teens. This might be one of those times. So, but this thing puts out a lot of heat, and it saves you a tremendous amount of money. The problem is, the ones they got today have so many controls on them. Tip over controls. Like, say for instance, I mean, you can make this into, like put it in a fire a brick fire thing or something like that, where it's, if you're using this all the time, and use the old style ones, I don't really see how it's going to tip over. I mean, somebody have to deliberately tip it over. But I mean, nothing's 100% safe. One of these days they're going to make it so you can't drive your car because it's got a steering wheel, and you can't trust people that drive a car and operate the gas pedal and the brake and the steering wheel and all that other crap, and they're disallow that. So, you know what I mean. And back in the day when we used to walk in the woods, before there was even trails, they didn't have a sign every freaking 10 minutes saying, "Don't trip over the root," or every freaking 2 seconds, "Don't trip over the root, watch your step on the rock, watch out for slippery wet moss, this area is steep, don't fall down." You know what I mean. But today, as always, the 95% of the lawyers that are bad, they make the 5% of them that are good look bad. So, but that's basically what's going on with your internet today too. So, you can't freaking use common sense. I mean, you can't live. That's really what it is. So they want to control you. But this is more freedom in a lot of ways because you know, you're heating your house for dirt cheap. This thing's pretty damn efficient, man. No thermostat, just turn it on, let it run. There she is by the cat food. That's Putin the cat. Keep the kitties warm. Rocky, hey Rocky, there's Rocky, right? Good boy. Huh? Got a mountain of cat food here too. Keep them well supplied. And I got the window open too for some ventilation. So, that should be good. By the way, if you're wondering what that tape stuff is, that's healing magnets under there with Bio North. So when they lay on the shelf, you get healing abilities, right? That's where Tiffany Golddigger stayed. She stay up here all the time, right? She's our little friend. She's our friend forever. Yum yum.